It was mentioned here about our veterans. I've had the opportunity and privilege since I've been in the Congress to literally travel around the world visiting various areas. 42 years ago, I was a young soldier near the DMZ in Korea. And when I was there in that country, was digging out after a war. Really a war that literally leveled that country. There was a military dictator there at the time, and it was about the fourth or fifth poorest country in the world. And I went back 2 years ago for the first time in 40 years, right back to Camp Casey where I was stationed, and many of these men may have been stationed there also. What did I see? First of all, I saw 50 million free people. 50 million free people. I saw the 10th largest economy in the world, and as I was going north back up to, with my driver, back up to Camp Casey where I was stationed, I saw crosses on the hillside, and I asked the driver what were those crosses there, and they said, oh, those are the churches. And I asked him to explain that to me because they weren't there 40 years ago when I was there. The largest Christian church in the world is in Seoul, Korea, 120,000 members, and for all you Baptists out there, they're Methodists like I am. And they also send more missionaries into the world than we do today. That's what free people can do. And that's what free people are able to do because of what these men and women behind me did. Made those people, gave them the opportunity to be free. I've been to Afghanistan twice. We'll go back a third time this fall to visit the troops over there. 2001, when we went into Afghanistan, and this is for these children, these scouts out here that are here, and I want to thank the Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts that are here today, but I want them to hear this. 2001, almost half the children did not live to be age 5. Didn't make it to age 5. They died of measles, mumps, chickenpox, whooping cough, polio, you name it. Life expectancy in that country was only 44. It was biblical. In Jesus' time, it was not much different than that. Think about that. In the 21st century, statistics like that. Americans go into a shooting war, and what happens? We don't do like the Russians. We don't just blow a place up. We try to win the war, but we try to build a country up. And so what's happened 14 years later? 3 million little girls are in school today thanks to what the American soldiers done. And today, less than 1 child in 15 dies before age 5. Our medics went out into the little villages and taught the people there how to take care of clean drinking water, immunize the children. And the life expectancy in that country is now 60. During a shooting war, we've actually raised the life expectancy by 16 years. That's what Americans do. And around the world, our soldiers have made the world a safer and better place. And I can't thank them enough. I serve on the Veterans Affairs Committee, and it's one of the greatest privileges I'll have in my life is to help these veterans who have served our country so ably and allow us to be here today to celebrate. And I want to thank the city of Surgoinsville for teaching these young people about the respect our flag has. It's not being taught around the country, but it is right here in this community, and I thank you for that. And I thank you for the honor and privilege of serving as your U.S. Congressman.